Good evening and welcome to Binh Phuoc Radio, Television and Newspaper, BPTV News. I'm Binh Phuoc, bringing you the latest updates and stories from around the country. Stay with us for all details. Trade cooperation with the U.S. based on the principle of mutual benefit. Binh Phuoc implement national planning on biodiversity conservation. Binh Phuoc implement semiconductor industry development strategy. Now, let's take a look at local news. The Provincial People's Committee of Binh Phuoc has issued an official dispatch guiding relevant agencies to implement the 2024 decision of the Prime Minister on the National Biodiversity Conservation Planning for the 2021 to 2030 period with a vision to 2050.
In the document, the chairperson of the Provincial People's Committee requested relevant units, including provincial departments and the People's Committees of districts, towns and cities, to effectively implement the contents of the planning. Accordingly, they are required to review and update plans for nature and biodiversity conservation. They must also update areas of high biodiversity, important wetlands, ecological landscapes, biodiversity corridors, nature reserves and biodiversity conservation facilities within the province into the provincial planning for the 2021-2030 period with a vision to 2050. In addition, they are tasked with advising the Provincial People's Committee on inviting scientists to conduct research and apply scientific solutions, as well as raising public awareness in support of the implementation of the provincial planning and the Prime Minister's decision.
Chairperson of the Provincial People's Committee of Binh Phuoc has issued the directive calling on relevant agencies in the province to focus on human resource development and talent attraction in the semiconductor sector.
The Department of Home Affairs has been assigned to coordinate with other departments, agencies, and the People's Committees of districts, towns, and cities to implement measures for attracting high-quality human resources, particularly in the semiconductor field. The Department of Education and Training is tasked with working with the Department of Science and Technology, universities, colleges, and related entities to study and propose solutions to enhance the quality of human resource training for the semiconductor industry. Specifically, the department is required to implement STEM education programs at general education institutions, focusing on semiconductor-related content tailored to each education level. They are also to organize practical activities, such as field trips to enterprises and production facilities in the field. Additionally, the department must coordinate with relevant agencies and businesses to provide career counseling for students, helping them gain a realistic understanding and proper orientation in line with the industry needs. The Department of Home Affairs is also instructed to work with other relevant departments and local authorities, including the Department of Finance and the Department of Education and Training, to develop a resolution on attracting high-quality human resources for the semiconductor and electronic sectors.
Also on the local news, after just over a month of implementation, the digital mass education campaign in Binh Phuoc has achieved positive results with 91 volunteer youth teams established by local youth unions across the province.
These volunteer teams have carried out nearly 200 awareness-raising sections, reaching over 9,000 local residents. The sections have focused on providing the public with digital knowledge and skills, organizing both in-person and online courses on digital skills, guiding people on the use of computers, smart devices and social networks, assisting with access to online public services and interaction with authorities via digital platforms, supporting households in selling products on reputable e-commerce platforms, and enhancing awareness of information security, online scam prevention, and recognizing harmful or misleading content on the Internet. The digital mass education movement is a clear testament to the pioneering role of Binh Phuoc youth in the province's digital transformation journey. In the coming time, the movement will continue to be expanded to generate more practical value and further promote digital transformation locally.
Coming up next is the domestic news. Yesterday, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính chaired a meeting between standing cabinet members and leaders of military sectors and localities to discuss balanced and sustainable economic and trade cooperation with the United States. This session aimed to announce the message from the recent phone talk between Party General Secretary To Lam and U.S. President Donald Trump, following the U.S. announcement of new tariff policies. At the meeting, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính noted if the U.S. implement its new tariff policy in the coming time, it could affect Vietnam's economic development. Therefore, continued negotiation efforts are essential to reach a common understanding. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính said Trump's tariff did not change the government growth target of at least 8% this year. The statistics agency estimated that hardest hit would be the garment, footwear, electronic and smartphone sector. The U.S. remained Vietnam's largest importer in the first quarter, and Vietnam trade surplus with the U.S. rose over 22% from a year earlier. On April 7, 2025, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính signed the official dispatch number 33 on organizing the groundbreaking and inauguration ceremonies for national key work and projects, as well as major work on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of the liberation of the South and National Reunification Day. The official dispatch emphasized that this is a chance for us to look back on the glorious journey of the nation's history, assess the nation's development path, draw valuable lessons from the past, while strengthening the determination to build and defend the fatherland. Amidst the exciting atmosphere of the whole country on this History Day, the government conducts online groundbreaking and inauguration ceremonies across the three regions, including the North, the Central, and the South, for significant projects and major construction to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the liberation of the South and National Reunification Day. These online groundbreaking and inauguration ceremonies are scheduled to take place nationwide on April 19, 2025. And now is other noteworthy news. Please keep watching. In Thanh Hóa, the State Bank of Vietnam (SBV) organized the Conference on Credit Promotion, Economic Growth Stimulation, and officially announced the launch of SBV Region 7. The State Bank has completed the reorganization of 63 provincial and municipal branches of State Bank into 15 regional State Bank branches, of which the State Bank Region 7 includes 4 provinces: Thanh Hóa, Ninh Bình, Hà Nam, Nam Định. According to the Statistics Office of Vietnam, the number of newly registered enterprises in March reached 15,600 nationwide, bringing the total number of enterprises in the first quarter this year up to 36,400, with a combined registered capital of nearly 356 trillion Vietnam dong and a total registered workforce of approximately 228,000. Averagely, there are nearly 26,300 businesses withdrawing from the market per month. Now we move to Cần Thơ City, where the Southern Folk Festival official commenced on the evening of April 6 under the theme Preserving and Promoting the Value of Southern Folk Cake. The Southern Folk Cake Festival in Cần Thơ is an occasion to showcase the culinary culture of traditional Southern cake to both local and foreign tourists. The festival will run until April 8, featuring over 230 boats and bringing together numerous artisans from across the country. With a diverse and captivating array of activities, the 12,004K Festival promises to offer visitors an enriching experience, further affirming Cần Thơ position as a distinctive cultural, culinary, and tourism hub in the region. That's all for today's edition of BPTV News. Thank you for joining us. I'm Bích Thủy, wishing you a wonderful evening. Goodbye and see you next time.